Did you know that since 1945, there have been more than 30 major conflicts around the world that have involved multiple countries? The interconnectedness of global politics means that a crisis in one region can quickly escalate and impact others. Today, we're seeing rising tensions in various parts of the world, and it's crucial that we pay attention to these developments. The Middle East, Eastern Europe, East Asia, and the Middle East are all experiencing their own brand of chaos, and it's essential that we understand the implications of these conflicts. The world is witnessing a dramatic shift in the global balance of power, and these regions are at the forefront of this change. As global leaders, policymakers, and ordinary citizens, we need to be aware of the complexities at play and the potential consequences of these conflicts. From the United States to China, from Russia to the European Union, every major power is invested in these regions, and the stakes are high. It's our responsibility to stay informed and to take an active role in shaping the future we want to see. In the past, conflicts in these regions have led to devastating wars, economic downturns, and widespread human suffering. It's essential that we learn from history and work towards preventing such catastrophes from occurring again. Historically, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has been a major flashpoint in the Middle East. The ongoing dispute over territory, resources, and sovereignty has led to decades of violence, bloodshed, and political instability. Ukraine, on the other hand, has been embroiled in a bitter struggle with Russia since 2014, with both sides accusing each other of aggression and human rights abuses. Taiwan has been living in the shadow of Chinese aggression, with the Communist Party openly stating its intention to annex the island nation. And in Lebanon, the delicate balance of power between Sunni, Shia, and Christian communities has created a powder keg of sectarian tensions, waiting to be ignited. These historical conflicts have shaped the modern-day politics of each region, and it's essential that we understand the complexities and nuances involved. By examining the past, we can better comprehend the present and work towards a more peaceful future. In recent years, tensions in these regions have escalated dramatically. In Israel, the ongoing blockade of Gaza has led to widespread humanitarian crises, with the United Nations warning of an imminent catastrophe. In Ukraine, the conflict in the Donbas region has resulted in thousands of deaths and the displacement of millions. Taiwan has seen a significant increase in Chinese military activity, with the People's Liberation Army conducting provocative exercises and drills in the Taiwan Strait. And in Lebanon, the economic crisis has pushed the country to the brink of collapse, with widespread protests and unrest gripping the nation. The current situation in each region is precarious, to say the least. The world is holding its breath as leaders and policymakers navigate the treacherous landscape of global politics. One misstep, one miscalculation, could lead to devastating consequences. As the global economy becomes increasingly interconnected, the potential consequences of these conflicts stretch far beyond the regional boundaries. A war in the Middle East could lead to a spike in oil prices, triggering a global recession. A conflict in Eastern Europe could draw in major powers, leading to a new Cold War. In East Asia, a war over Taiwan could disrupt global supply chains, leading to widespread shortages and economic instability. And in Lebanon, a collapse of the government could lead to a refugee crisis, destabilizing the entire region. The potential consequences of these conflicts are too great to ignore. It's essential that we take a step back, look at the bigger picture, and work towards finding peaceful solutions. As Dr. Ian Bremmer, the renowned political scientist, notes, the era of geopolitics is back, and it's back with a vengeance. The world needs to wake up to the reality of these conflicts and work together to prevent a global catastrophe. In the words of former U.S. Secretary of State, Henry Kissinger, the task of the leader is to get his people from where they are to where they have not been. In this age of global chaos, we need leaders who can navigate the complex web of international relations and find a path to peace. As we navigate these treacherous waters, it's essential that we remain informed, vigilant, and proactive. The world needs citizens who care, who engage, and who demand action from their leaders. In conclusion, the rising tensions in Israel, Ukraine, Taiwan, and Lebanon are a wake-up call to the world. It's time for us to take responsibility, to stay informed, and to demand action from our leaders. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: we cannot afford to ignore these conflicts any longer. If you want to learn more about the interconnectedness of global politics, check out our video on the rise of China and its implications for the world order. And don't forget to share your thoughts on these conflicts in the comments section below.